This is Heavy Weapons Guy. His gun weighs 150 kilograms and fires $200 custom tooled cartridges at 10,000 rounds per minute. It costs $400,000 to fire his weapon for 12 seconds. Also, he eats a sandwich and you can make him say funny words.
The
stock minigun Sasha, Natasha, and the Iron Curtain are all based off a GE M134 minigun with a large ammunition drum. Normally the M134 doesn't have a drum for ammunition. The Iron Curtain is a minigun made out of wood and iron. Its name is a reference to the divide between countries during the Cold War. It was attainable from Heavy and poking eye at the inventory when he brings it in instead of money. Kinda odd when you think about it. Heavy is gambling a gun so you can use the same gun with the Heavy. Natasha is based off the stock minigun model with a jet black colour theme and an ammo belt. It is referred to as the Mini Fun and Ludmilla in the game files. Okay, something I forgot to mention post-recording is that all the miniguns also kinda look like the M61 Vulcan, but especially the Natasha. Speaking of Vulcan, I guess you could say Vulcan Raven was a bit of an inspiration for the Heavy. That's a bit of a stretch, I guess, but... The Brass Beast is based off an 1816's Gatling gun. It appears to use a Broadwell drum, which is normally using gravity feeding and is hand cranked. Maybe it's just for show in this gun. The Tomislav is an obvious reference to a Tommy gun. The M1928A1 Thompson submachine gun became associated with the mob during the Prohibition era, being used by both the crooks and the cops. The Tomislav is quiet when it's spun up. The Hou-Long Heater was originally going to be a firework cannon, but it was changed to the current design at the request of Valve. The name comes from the Chinese god Hou-Long, a large gold or yellow dragon. Before I go on, I forgot to mention that Heavy has given all his miniguns a name except for the Iron Curtain. They are in order: Sasha, Natasha, Svetlana, Oksana, and Sheila. The stock shotgun is an Ithaca 37 with a sawn-off barrel. There's nothing really special with Heavy's version of the gun. The Family Business is one of the few shotguns in Team Fortress 2 that hasn't been sawn down. It's based off the Mossberg 500 like the reserve shooter. The Panic Attack is based off Winchester Model 1897 in trench gun configuration. Big surprise, the barrel has been sawn down, and a drum magazine has been added to the front. The Sandvich and its counterpart the Robo-Sandvich are sandwiches. The word sandwich appears to have come from John Montague, 5th Earl of Sandwich, after everyone wanted to eat what he was eating. Lord Sandwich was fond of eating sandwiches due to the ability to keep playing cards while he was eating.
Hello, this is the real Whomobile. A Robo-Sandvich is a promotional item that was available to those who brought the 1-to-1 sandwich toy by 3AY Toys. It functions like the sandwich. Nom 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 nom. Father, I am a real boy.
The Dalokohs Bar is a chocolate bar. Dalokohs spelled backwards is chocolade, which is Russian for chocolate. The Fishcake is a promo item for the game Space Chem. It's a fish cake. Fish cake is filleted fish, mixed with potato, breadcrumbs, and sometimes batter to make a patty that gets fried. I quite like them myself. The buffalo steak sandwich is a slab of raw rib-eyed steak from a buffalo. Originally it was going to be peyote cactus, but playtesters felt a man that was running around killing people in a peyote-filled rage while wearing native headgear was a little bit racist. The second banana is a banana. I'm going to assume it's a Cavendish banana because around the time TF2 was set is when the Gros Michel bananas stopped being grown due to Panama disease. I think there was a missed chance for a banana version of the Showdown taunt with this item. Fists are what your hands make when you curl your fingers inwards towards your palm and place your thumbs on the top of the middle part of your fingers. If you don't have hands, I'm sorry. The Apoco-Fists are a promo item for Saints Row III. They're a pair of boxing gloves based off the ones worn by the character Killbane. They share the same stats with the stock fists, but they also make enemies explode with a crit, mini crit, or showdown taunt kill. The Killer Gloves of Boxing, or K.G.B, are a pair of red or blue boxing gloves depending on the team. Boxing gloves were invented in 1745 for sparring. They only got used in competitive fighting around 1818. The Gloves of Running Urgently, or G.R.U, are boxing gloves with flame decals on them. G.R.U is also the acronym for the Foreign Military Intelligence Branch of the Russian Armed Forces, which has the name I'm not even going to try and pronounce. The Bread Bite is a mutated bread-themed alternative skin for the Gloves of Running Urgently. The one with a mouth bites when you throw a punch. The Warrior's Spirit is literally bare hands. I don't know if the paws and claws of some poor bear have ever been used as a weapon in real life. The Fists of Steel are a giant pair of metal gauntlets. Gauntlets are a type of glove made to protect the hands of the wearer. The red version was originally much more redder in colour. The Eviction Notice are a pair of brass knuckles with spikes. Brass knuckles are designed to concentrate the energy made in a punch to a smaller, more focused area. They come with all kinds of different pain-inducing accessories. The Holiday Punch is a pair of knitted mittens. Mittens are gloves that do not have separate areas for the fingers. They work better in cold weather than standard gloves.